What's up, guys? Hello. I don't exactly know what I'm gonna say in this video, but fuck it, we'll do it live. But there's a lot of things swirling in my head that I want to talk about. And I guess I'll start with, or anchor in this video to be about how things really are never going back to normal. And I'll keep saying this until people become aware of the fact that things are never ever going back to normal in this world. That boat has sailed. If you have to get injected with something to go to a sporting event, that's not returning to normal. You feel me? That's not returning to normal. That's stepping into a new game where, unconsciously or not, you've given your power away. And a lot of the things that you enjoyed before March of 2020, you're not going to have the same free access to. You're going to be asked to make new choices, meaning continue with the things that you did, the places that you went, the businesses where you got coffee at, where you bought your furniture, or looking into new ways of doing those things in perhaps a more free way. And what I mean by that is a lot of businesses, not all, but a lot of them, are under these fear paradigms of, shall we say, pumping up the official story of what's been rolling out to us, in the hopes that customers won't be afraid to shop at their stores. Is one reason. But again, I see a lot of people thinking that and efforting to do things so that they can get back to normal. But I guess for this video, can you accept the futility and the truth that things will never go back to normal? And if you really accepted that and surrendered to that truth, how would you start living your life? What new perceptions would you take on? What things would you do? What things wouldn't you do? Would you still act in ways that people want you to act if the means, if your actions didn't even justify the end? I mean, most people are living their lives like that through money. They hate their job, but they're doing it because the means justify the end. Again, what if what people are telling you to do around this narrative of this virus, what if what people are telling you to do don't even get you the desired result, the money at the end, or whatever it is, the freedom to kiss your grandma? God help us. It's a crazy world. And here's another thing, maybe I'll close on this. It can be very, very lonely at first to start making new choices, because when you start stepping into higher states of consciousness, becoming your best self, whatever you want to call it, expanding, linking up with your soul's path, whatever you want to call it, connecting to God, not the Catholic low frequency idea of God, but God, source, whatever you want to call it. When you start doing that, you start to see what you've been stuck in all along. You start to see the lack, that humanity is stuck in. You start to see the illusion of disease and the frequency of disease that humanity is stuck in. You start to see the isolation and the suppression that humanity has been stuck in. But when you start stepping out of it and free yourself, initially it feels really, really good. But then you realize, you look around, there's not many people who are operating at that free sovereign state right now, which is okay. But again, it can be very lonely at times to be the leader, of what's happening now, which is a shift in consciousness, which is a shift in, a fear frequency on this planet to love, to freedom, to sovereignty. And the more you can trust the process and know that you're never alone, even if it feels that you're alone, and the more that you can remember that the connections that you felt were so real, or that perhaps you'll miss or want to go back to, or kind of continue playing in until you can't play in them anymore, those were never your people anyways. Those were never your businesses anyways. You know what I'm saying? If a coffee shop makes you get something injected into your arm, I'm not saying that they will, but even like for some of them, for me, it's like if they make you wear a mask, let alone outside when you're ordering outside, but even, inside, they mentioned to like cover your nose or something when people 5 feet away are seated and they don't have a mask on. It's like, do you really, again, those are the things that we're going to be stepping out of as we move from fear consciousness to love consciousness. And at the end of the day, those people who are in the more fear consciousness, which is most people right now, even though it felt like we had connection with them, and to a degree, a surface level degree, we did, it was never what we wanted. It was never what we wanted. The more you step into who you truly are and your sovereign free being, the more you actually attract and get to come across people that fulfill you, that actually can see and hear and appreciate you just for being you at all levels, and that are more you, that are more of a reflection of you. Not to say that they're not their own divine, unique essence, but at the end of the day, they're going to be able to love you and, honor your choices. Living in a sovereign state, I hate to break it to some people, but like, living in a sovereign state means no mandates of any kind for anything at all, ever. You living in a sovereign free state, there's none of that. There's no telling people what to do. There's no there's no I'm in this parking lot right now. It's like a customer parking only. Like, there's so much fear and greed consciousness on this planet right now. It's insane. It's insane. When you start stepping out of it, you'll start to see it more and more. But again, you're not alone, and it can feel very isolating at times, but man, the freedom to live the life that you want to live the way you want to live it is incomparable to what you're letting go of. So yeah, crazy times, but we got this. You got this. And yeah, at the end of the day, have compassion for yourself, have compassion for the people who are really in the mind control, in the fear paradigms. Again, not letting that not stand in your truth, but walking away with compassion, walking away with love, seeing that I didn't realize, it didn't hit so hard what Jesus said, they know not what they do until 2020, 2021, where it's like, whoa, like that's what he meant. They don't know what they do. They are riddled with fear, and can we love them more and love ourselves more? All right, guys, have a great night. I love you all, and I will see you very soon. Bye.